enormous monster went?
Not for certain. But I'm picking up a signal in the ocean to the south.
Yeah? What kind of signal?
A radiation signature, emanating in gamma waves from the creature's tortured brain.
Tortured?
Yes. It's as if the monster is crying out, "Kill me! Kill me!"
That's gotta be the most pathetic thing I've ever heard. So, you want me to hunt down this monster?
Actually, I want you to
You gotta be kidding me.
Of course
I have, you mutation! Go kill that thing! And we shall!
Okay.
Do I have look for bubbles?
So, and then...
Hello everyone, this is our Chef Cover. We're playing Destroy All Humans 2, and I have finally managed to figure out how to beat Kojira.
Alright, Crypto. Follow that bubble trail.
One bubble bloodbath coming up.
First, we destroy the buildings that she's going to target.
The monster's about to hit the shore. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I've already destroyed the first one, thankfully, so she'll skip this first one and go straight to the second. Provided the cutscene doesn't rebuild it. And it didn't. So now we just need to stay ahead of her.
The destructive prowess is linked to her ability to regenerate. That can't
Now we just need to destroy this. This.
Crypto! Kojira regenerates health by destroying buildings! You must stop her! Brains in one device! Stop them!
Why do you open your mouth while I'm trying to focus? I don't know. Your brain may be in the machine, but you apparently have no brain. Now keep your damn mouth shut while I destroy the buildings and lure her to Tokyo Tower.
It doesn't make any sense. Every time Kojira destroys a building, her health regenerates. It's a cultural catastrophe. Destroy them before she has a chance to. Kojira building attack! Get that ass out of the way. You on side the Soviet Union will never
The internet actually says that this is one of the most challenging boss fights in the game.
Arcoodle, damn it. What's the deal here, Mars? The more stuff that thing knocks down, the more it regenerates.
Then kill it!
Attack!
Urgent to get rid of any remaining leaves and branches. Then they dump the cranberries into large bins to be frozen for up to several months. To produce cranberry juice, they defrost the frozen grapes and mash them, skins, seeds, and all into a puree. They add special enzymes and break up the active molecules, making the puree less viscous and therefore easier to press. The press process is almost 9 pounds of puree at a time. That's the weight it takes 3 to 4 pressing cycles to extract all the juice. The juice then goes through a sophisticated filtration system. The 216 filters remove any plant particles and bacteria larger than 1 micron.
I actually have an idea to make it easier. Let her destroy one, I'll destroy another.
Until the juice is 10 pounds more concentrated. Cranberries, destined for juice, go through a grading process. Undersized berries drop down through the holes of a giant sifter. The bigger cranberries are grading down, which above any numbers that are standard. An electronic sorter then scans the remaining cranberries for color, signaling an error to leave any reject berries off the production line. Pass move up to the packaging department, or continue down the line to be dried. Cranberries are heavily seeded, cut in half, and pressed. Then soaked in a sugar and water solution to make them sweeter. The side-to-side motion of the conveyor belt spreads the berries thinly so that they'll dry evenly. The hot air dryer subjects them to temperatures between 86 and 76 degrees Fahrenheit. After 3 hours, the cranberries come out looking like this. As you sip your cranberry tea, under this, cranberries are a source of potassium and vitamins A and C, and drinking cranberry juice can prevent and treat urinary tract infections. Twisted planter dates back to ancient times. People fashioned primitive metals and sticks. These seeds today's factories have spinning machines. The same concerning as the spinning wheel. This is a 2 grinders. Like factories used to be for making jeans and tires. It's painful so naturally some leaves and stems are mixed in with cotton fibers. It's a machine that uses hands. It's a pair of hands and inch and sets it through a huge system and they fit cleaning machine. The machine uses hand. It's evenly blended and cleaned up.
Come on, just approach the tower already.
Now the cotton goes through what's called a carding machine. It has huge rollers with wire teeth. They come out with parallel rows. The machine also discards any fibers that are too short for process. Next up, this device takes the loose fibers and folds them into a thick and loose first stage. Machine. It lines them up 6 at a time and folds them out, stretching them to the second stage. Machine stretches this second stage over, strengthening it by thinning it out. Looks like this. This third stage over is called depending on the type of viewer they're making, it's anywhere from 3.5 to 16 times thinner than cylindrical. They now stretch the moving up to 30 times thinner, which strengthens it even more. The viewer is filled with tension. Now they have the transfer viewer. These slots closing a huge industrial size cones, as opposed to the transfer method uses the winding machine. It plugs the air from solid into the cone. Then it retains the magnet and attaches it to the front end of the viewer with an exhaust. It blends it onto the cone, attaches the back end to the front end with an exhaust. As each roll empties, the machine automatically discards it. Machine's automated sensor. Find out if you see close on the screen. If a workshop viewer doesn't meet specifications, winding stops. The machine puts on the winding version and reconnects the ends and resumes winding. This is another method of making your sliders and winding up their giant spools with this tubes. Suction tube grabs the end of one spool and connects it to the back end of the previous spool, again with a tiny one.
Get down on the ground and attack it from
Fully automated machines like this were invented 50 years ago. That knotting had to be done by hand. The first job was 200 times lighter than the thick first stage of it came out of the boarding machine. Start to finish, the spinning mission has taken 48 hours. You might not have noticed a both sides have undergone some change in recent years, thanks to advances in technology. Today's science are well thought out. You can actually read them in the dead line. Even with the resource application of visual These road signs are proven. If you stick in the ground where he was supposed to, in the road that empire, we're still close right to the little road signs at regular intervals, indicating the distance to run. Centuries later, our systems gave way to the signs, putting in several regulations in place. The system of road signs made today came out of the first iteration of the films in 1908.
Who's that? Get down!
Manufacturing the road sign starts with a computer and strictly regulates the specifics.
It's Mighty Morphing Alien Ranger. Get it right, damn it! You're the country that came up with the series.
It's a machine that is a little machine of film. Plus, the design is in this case, French style sign. They inspected three things. Then prepare a screen of polyester fabric that they'll later use to print the sign. They start by coating it with a thin layer of light-sensitive emulsion. Once the emulsions dry, they adhere the film stencil using vacuum pressure to flatten it and get rid of any creases or air bubbles. Next, the screen to intense 6,000 They force the minutes.
From this
Say
was
the makes
destroying
damage.
all humans. I
An
don't know
area
what
inside the
happened, but it
is
ain't
not shoot. For instance, just 6 months shoot particles. Essentially the screen timers.
God damn it!
Elsewhere in the factory, workers cut the aluminum panels on which the signs will be printed. Using a punch press, they round out the edges. And make holes for the bolts that'll later attach the sign to the post. They steal it
Looks like the weapons on your saucer can't control the monster's weak point. Get down on the ground and attack it from below.
raise the panels. Then they rinse off the panels and dip them in an acid solution that seals the metal. Make it better withstand harsh weather. Next, they laminate the aluminum panels with a film containing minuscule glass particles. This will make the cement.
Wait a minute.
Since they use this one silver screen, the screen measures is actually silver. It's polyester.
Yeah, I figured this would work.
The screen
It's not working.
breaks the view. So we don't pick up. Right outside. And the area outside the omega, so those remain white. The freshly printed signs passed through the these Fahrenheit minutes. The street signs, first print them one at a time with a drying cycle between colors. The stencils are carefully stored for future use. The signs reads is transparent. Underneath, therefore, the entire sign, not just the
That's fair. Giant lizard lady gets to grow a new lemur while she destroys things. But crypto has a green energy for vehicles like a
suggested.
gate. They all
Fuck you!
Recreational vehicles. Combination platforms and stems that protect the workers from monsters.
Not within the first 20 seconds, so YouTube, you can't do anything.
The combination locks main lock. It's all others are set. Then
That was a little...
Laha Moya! What have you done to that poor girl?
For once, it's not what it looks like.
I don't even know what it looks like. Never mind, we don't have time. Now, I just received word from Sergei, my contact at the KGB. He says they're building Project Solaris at a Soviet base in Siberia. The town is called Tunguska. It's a little remote.
No kidding, because I thought everything in Russia was 20 minutes from everything else.
They focus on the other side with a Chinese
Tick-tock, dollface.
The longest combination function is made up of 3 straight discs called
Goodbye, Mount Fuji. Hello, Mother Russia. Let's get the fuck out of here and get on with the story. And I am not doing this one again for the... I am not doing this one again for the extra Furon cells. If we need more, I'll do side missions. And the other bosses.
The machine uses a 4-color printing process. Apply 1 color at a
For now, let's trade sake for vodka and get the hell out of here.
The painted tiles get 2 coats of clear varnish to harden and protect the paint.
I have been stuck on that fight for weeks. That's why I haven't been recording.
That's happening. Other workers assemble the dial components. First, they take the indicator button and attach it to the dial.
Also, I didn't think to upgrade the saucer shield.
Then they take the 3rd tumbler and rivet it to the dial. This tumbler will control the movement of the 2 other tumblers inside the lock spacing. All 3 tumblers have V-shaped indentations. The current combination aligns those V's, allowing the lock bolt to slide over and free the shackle. Each tumbler has a code number stamped on the back. The number corresponds to the location of its indentation. Each locks 3
A green area next to a pristine white one.
creates a combination that will align the 3 indentations.
Are we in Tunguska or Chernobyl?
Possible combinations.
I said Chernobyl.
The system prints the combination on a sticker along with the barcode. The barcode is programmed into a central computer, where it's recorded with a long serial number. The guts of the combination lock are finished. Now it's time for the final assembly.
So this is Tunguska.
It's good to be back in the USSR, but this place makes the rest of Siberia look tropical.
Yeah, a little nippy. I better incinerate something for heat before my tool falls off.
Can't have that. But I think we can arrange an opportunity for creative combustion. We need to gather intelligence on Project Solaris. Want to help me out?
That's quite the procedure.
You know it, sugar. What do you need me to do?
I'm not sure yet. I'll know more after Agent Sergei briefs me.
Sergei? Oh, man, not him again.
Yes, him again. He's been here for weeks, digging up intel on Project Solaris.
Yeah, he's a regular 007 off. What's he got that I ain't got?
Hair, for one thing. Here he comes. Let me do the talking.
Making utensils out of clay. This was the birth of pottery. Modern pottery is divided into 3 categories: porcelain, stoneware, and earthenware. What differentiates them is the mixture of clays and the firing process. This earthenware piece starts with a technical
Ukraine girls knock us out.
Moscow girls make me shout.
They use a series of specialized tools.
It's good to see you, Sergei.
Natalyushka, you look devastating, as usual.
I know, but we have no time for further verbal foreplay. What can you tell me of Project Solaris?
Not as much as I'd like. Not as much as I'd like. There is a classified area nearby, obscured day and night by a cloud of radioactive gas. I believe it is the source of the insidious organic weapons being used to subjugate.
Svoloch.
Ah, the area plans are kept in a high-security section of KGB headquarters.
Can you sneak us in?
You and your little side chick? I don't see how. Now, if it was just the two of us.
Jealous, Sergei?
Though the fire fast, comrades, the embers may yet smolder, even in the tundra.
First, they pour in the blaster, using their hands to break open
Thank
the
you,
air
comrade.
bubbles.
We'll find our way in. Now go. You mustn't be seen with me.
They leave it to air dry in a warm room overnight. Once it's ready, they can extract it.
So exactly what kind of history do you have with this Sergei guy?
Exactly the kind you think, Rito. Not that it's any of your business.
Hey, see whoever you want. You can bang the Red Army chorus for all I care.
Your permission is noted. Now can we get to work?
Okay, so how do we get our hands?
Sergei says we'll have to sneak into the KGB.
Oh, Sergei says that, does he? Well, Crypto says bring 'em on. The more the freaking merrier.
Okay then. Actually, you might be onto something there, Rito. If you can create a large enough disturbance, it might lure most of the agents out of the building.
And while I'm playing monkey ball, you'll sneak in and grab the plans. Gotcha. Okay.
Don't worry, whatever you do,
Access earthenware that is just a bit too hard. It'll show up as attack. Cases first thing here for the shape of the scene, like by the two halves did. They were reason and they saw the surface with a wet sponge. To give it an upward shape. It's all temperature flipped at 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. The intense heat activates the pigments in the veins and makes the pores is once It looks like having your own personal hotel on wheels. RVs are either motorized or towable. Towable ones range from floating tent trailers to bonus homes. Electric trailers complete with fully equipped bathrooms and kitchens.
Roll gas, Natalia has infiltrated our headquarters. Her and her totally beautiful competence. Capture her at any cost.
Intense friction. They drove these roads and stories that they used to catch their guns. The three parts together. They run electrical wires through the frame
They cannot switch.
to keep the wires from running up a sharply ledge.
Take intruders down.
Next, they install metal brackets that hold the water and septic tanks in place underneath the trailer. They torque the cables to the insert. And they install the gas lines, the stove, the fridge, and the heating system. Next, we put the current septic tanks made heavy-duty plastic. They cover each tank and spread it to the tank sits directly on the frame. The outlets for drinking water. The first outlets for the shower and sinks, and the second outlets for the toilet. To build the floor. So this ring is laid on the floor.
Don't let her get away.
After sanding the joints and gluing down the molding, they install the cabinetry and furniture. Fixtures come next. They connect to water lines coming up from the tanks beneath the floor. The water system is driven by an electric. Also, workers put up the brace of wires and others from the wire relays and appliances. The inside of the surface is not valid. Would be far too heavy for an RV. The paneling's mounted on a pine structure insulated with fiberglass wood. They cover the outside and aluminum siding. Then they complete the electrical wiring for the lights and appliances. Now it's time to install the roof. Another pine structure with fiberglass wool insulation. The thin wood that's reinforced to withstand the extra weight of roof cargo. They cut out the various ventilation ports. Then apply a layer of glue. Then lay down a high performance waterproof.
Not bad, huh? If there's one thing I can do, it's make with the boom
Install
boom.
vents for the toilet, the refrigerator, and for air circulation.
So how about those plans you swiped? They the real deal or what?
I just had time to glance at them quickly before the alarms went off. There seem to be a number of tunnels and a lot of security around them. And it looks like the tunnels have these giant organic pumps inside, which are what's pumping the radioactive gas over the area.
Machine applies air pressure from the inside.
So I take it we're gonna put these organic pumps out of business.
Da, but a direct assault would be dangerous. I need to talk to some people. Lay low for a while, Tovarish. I'll be back soon.
Why do they always ask me to do the one thing I suck at?
Make no mistake about it, an eraser is a student's best friend. Whether it's attached to the top of a pencil or on its own, only an eraser can quickly rub out an error. White erasers are made of flexible vinyl, while pink erasers are made of synthetic rubber. In 1736, a French explorer observed South American native Indians using a certain tree resin to make bouncing balls. He brought this resin back home, and before long, Europeans discovered it could rub out lead pencil marks, hence the term rubber. was just one problem. After a while, rubber would rot. That dilemma was solved a century later by one Charles Goodyear, who developed a curing process to keep rubber from rotting. A lot of ingredients go into making a simple pink eraser. Carefully measured fillers, accelerators, curing agents, oils, coloring, and the main ingredient, synthetic rubber. They start by putting a batch of rubber into a mill. The rubber passes repeatedly between large heated rollers. They throw in any defective erasers from the last production run, recycling them into this new batch. Then they add sulfur as a curing agent, accelerators to help the sulfur do its job, and red coloring. They blend everything for 5 to 10 minutes until the mixture is the consistency it can be done. Next, vulcanized vegetable oil. That's vegetable oil treated with sulfur. Then regular vegetable oil. Then calcium chloride as a flavor. When the color and thickness are just right, first remove the rubber, which by now is hot and soft as a result of all that milling. They leave it to cool at room temperature for about half a day. When the rubber's ready, they cut out large squares, each weighing between 11 and 18 pounds, depending on the thickness of the eraser the client has ordered.
If anyone's curious, I'm watching how it's made.
They cure for about 20 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. The pressure compacts the rubber, while the intense heat hardens it. They trim off the excess. Then submerge the hot rubber squares in cold water to stop the curing process. To make erasers
Dobry
that
den,
erase paper
tovarzysz.
thin and ink, they cut pebbled strips from 2 batches of rubber, one pink.
Hey, gorgeous. Did you find out any more about those tunnels?
What I found is a scientist who works in the organic weapon technology programming. He knows all about the machines in those tunnels. I persuaded him to talk.
They pair up each pig
So
with
you persuaded the scientist to talk, huh? Did he survive the persuasion?
it's into the steam press.
Violence isn't the answer to everything, Crypto. For example, have you noticed the male-to-female ratio in this
After
image?
12
You
minutes,
sly dog.
trays, trim off the excess,
Hey, all I did was sit there.
and submerge the strips in cold water to stop the
What'd you
curing
find
process.
out? Is there any easy way to shut those things down?
Those pumping machines are actually organic little nuclear
The machine
reactors.
chops the strips
Incredible!
and pieces the
Not to
size
mention
of
highly
erasers.
unstable. A nuclear fuel rod placed inside one will overload it and cause a meltdown.
And there just happens to be a nuclear plant in town. Ought to be a few fuel rods lying around.
Exactly! If you get some fuel rods, Sergei and I will smuggle them into the tunnels.
Okay, Goldie, I'll use your fuel rods for you, but I expect a
First,
big
put some towel to prevent them from
Agent
sticking
Sergei
together.
is acquiring some
Then they set
transportation
them
as we
spinning
speak.
for 3
He'll
to
meet you
5
when you find
hours.
them.
As the
You can
erasers
ask him
rub
for
up
your
against each
reward.
other, the abrasion rounds off their edges. The last step is printing. A machine stamps each eraser with the company name.
If I knew as many Russian curse words as I do German, I would be able to call her every name in the goddamn book.
It's not the rubber that gives the eraser the ability to erase, but rather the vulcanized vegetable oil that's in it. That's what makes the eraser purple on paper, taking away the pencil marks with it. If you have any
I am hearing too much radiation make hair fall out. That explains why most scientists in town have hairless yelbas. And heads. Bolt-on heads, too. I am hearing scientists are doing many nuclear experiments in town. But I am not caring. I am having enough to be depressed about. I mean, look at this place. I am hearing scientists are doing many nuclear experiments in town. But I am not caring. I am having enough to be depressed about. I mean, look at this place.
Hey, look, you're snowboarding.
You see them on construction sites moving dirt, and landfill sites moving garbage. And in the winter, you see them all over clearing large quantities of snow.
I should just be irradiating myself to death and get it over with.
The sensors on the saucer are picking up some significant
Right.
radiation levels near
These
you.
birds are so heavy.
Either Gastro or Scout is acting up, or there must be fuel rods nearby. Agent Sergey is waiting for the truck not far. I know I'm measuring them, but you must cover your hurls and take it to the fuel rod container.
I think precision is all that important when it comes to building a 20-ton home of machinery. But it is. Being just a few hundredths of an inch off can cause major problems. The preliminary welding is done by hand. Workers tack the parts together. They did the same. Let's get the parts that they need. There's 3 other sections. The rear frame.
For anyone wondering what an icebreaker ship is, it's something used by Arctic exploration teams to break through the massive ice sheets in the Arctic and Siberian ice floes. Hence the name icebreaker. I destroyed one of them, didn't I? I did destroy one of them. Did not mean to.
Sensor measures those levels and calculates how to hook them to the exact specifications of the engineering design. To the spec. And after some verification, this operation's complete. Front frame will join the other sections at the paint shop. After painting, workers begin the final assembly. They position an axle under the front frame and another under the rear. Then they affix the frames to the axles with heavy-duty bolts. They built these as special they have slowed then connect the wiring for the controls.
Those fuel containers are actually quite enormous. And yet, Agent Sergey can lift them onto that platform by
That insert giant steel pads. This creates a pivot mechanism, enabling the arm to move up and down. The All parts must fit together snugly, but not so tightly as to restrict movement, which explains why welding and machining precision was so crucial. As they tested the components inside the lift system,
This crate of
there's installed the tires,
wouldn't you
which are
agree,
low posts
Reprobed?
6.5 feet tall. Especially calibrated torque valve, they put the tires to around 32 volts in all. This fully assembled. Now the boom arm can be equipped with a row or a big shovel called a bucket. Vegetable oil is a fat extracted from the fruit or seeds of certain plants, such as corn, canola, cottonseed, safflower, sunflower, or sorghum. There are various ways to extract the oil. The method we're about to see is called pressing. It all starts with seeds, in this case, a dark variety of sunflower seeds. Full pressing yields less oil than other methods, so it's usually just smaller specialty companies that use the process. The big vegetable oil makers tend to use solvents and high-pressure, high-speed presses. That's much more productive, but it also generates heat, which darkens the oil and diminishes its flavor and nutritional value. These seeds, shells, and oil go through this low-pressure press. The temperature inside is kept below 100 degrees Fahrenheit, hence the term pressed. The press operator has to carefully monitor and adjust the speed, pressure, and temperature, because keeping the press cold is no easy task, given the heat that natural seeds naturally generates. The pressing mechanism of a screw press is made up of several sections. They can shorten or lengthen it according to the type of seeds they're pressing, to allow less room for the seeds within the chamber. And 220 pounds of seeds go through the press at the end, producing about 10 gallons of oil. Volume, but high quality. The seed residue called seed cakes is later split and ready. Now, though, they're the key to monitoring temperature. If the seed cakes are too cold, that means heat is building up, and they have to operate some oil to reduce the inside pressure and bring the temperature down. Once the oil is extracted, they pump it through a filtration system. These cloth filters allow the oil to pass through, but any remaining seed residue gets caught in the fibers. Through the filters repeatedly until it becomes clear. Mastering the art of processing takes a lot of knowledge and experience, but it results in oil that's healthier and tastier. Pressed oils made from other seeds pose different production challenges. Flaxseed and hempseed are extremely sensitive to heat.
Well done, Pete. I'll come over at the steakhouse.
Come in. Canola, on the other hand, isn't particularly sensitive to heat. Nor is sesame.
Whoa, look at that. Finished already. And here I was just getting started. Of course, I work now.
It's like they
Don't know if
have to be paid because it's
Thank you,
Thank you,
Crypto.
Crypto.
Sergey and I can take it from
Take
here.
it from here.
plastic
I'll
isn't
bet. Hey, how about I just stick around and help you out my trip? You know, since I'm already here, I'm sure Sergey's a busy guy. You know, embassies to bug, dissidents to torture.
You're very generous, Crypto. But I think he can find the time. I'll rejoin you once he and I have disabled the machines in the caves. Until then, try and stay trouble.
have an 18 shelf life. Flaxseed seals have to be refrigerated. Even then, they go bad after just a few months.
Well, that wasn't condescending. So, he makes time with my girl while I sit around and twiddle my thumbs. Is that it? Well, homie, don't play this. I made a whole nother game all by myself. I don't need anybody's permission. Not some monkey. Certainly not some
Here's a look at how some
shit.
tools are made. Every screwdriver and chisel has to have a handle. This factory makes handles from acetate, a synthetic resin. These acetate bars are 6 feet long and come in many colors and contours. They are here ready made. First load the bars onto a machine that feeds them into a lathe. As the lathe spins, an automated knife cuts one handle after another, rounding off what will be the top of the handle. Then it scopes the other end. Then it makes the hole into which they'll later insert the blade. This takes just a few seconds. Now the handles travel to their next stop, the nipping machine. Acetate becomes dull and opaque when it's cut, so the machine nips the acetate. This brings back their translucence and shine. Also removes any acetate shapes at the ends. Here's what the handles look like before the acetone bed. And here's what they look like after.
What does that mean?
The handles air dry on the way to the next stop of the production line.
Ow!
The stamp printer works in conjunction with an ink ribbon. It applies about 55 pounds of pressure. Ink ribbon.
Привет, товарищ. How's it hanging?
Little to the left. Hey, not bad, yo.
Handles are finished.
So, you and Sergey, he's really something. Where'd the two of you meet?
At the KGB Academy, actually.
No kidding. What was he? The janitor?
As a matter of fact, he finished second in our training class.
I got 3 guesses who came in first, and they all start with N.
I think that was part of the attraction. He'd never lost to a girl before.
Wonder if he's ever lost to a funeral. So what happened? You kids seem made for each other.
He wanted me to quit. It's not easy always being second best, I expect.
Tell me about it. So just shut down the pumps in the tunnels with those fuel rods?
Niet. Too much KGB heat on the tunnels because of the theft. I should have seen it coming. Anyway, it's too dangerous for Sergey and me to infiltrate them now.
Well, we gotta shut those pumps down. Whole town smells like Newark.
Oh, we will, Crypto. Have no fear. And this time, I want you on the job. I need you to carry a fuel rod into each of the tunnels and place it in the reactor of each of the pumping machines. Sergei and I have hidden a container of fuel rods near each tunnel.
Wait, you lost me. Didn't you say the tunnel entrances were crawling with KGB?
Ah, but not while the scientists conduct their weekly radiation tests.
No sweat, dollface. Consider those bombs.
Client specifications. Standard screwdriver handles measuring 3.5 to just over 4 inches long, with blades that are 1.5 to almost 8 inches in length. Some screwdrivers, on the other hand, have extra long blades, while stubby screwdrivers have short handles for getting into tight places. Then there are those skinny pocket screwdrivers, and precision screwdrivers for jewelers and electronic technicians. All of which proves there's a tool that's the right size for every job. We use them to apply and blend our makeup. We use them in a pinch to pry dirt out of tight crevices. And of course, we use them to clean our ears, though doctors say never to insert them into the ear canal. Cotton swabs are just one of those little things that are really handy to have around the house. Cotton swabs were invented in 1926 by Leo Gerstenzeg, a Polish-born American. He got the idea from watching his wife clean out their baby's ears using a flimsy toothpick stuck into a piece of cotton. Leo set out to design a safer device. He took a thicker wooden stick, wrapped the ends with cotton in such a way that it wouldn't come off and get stuck in the ear. Leo credited this invention under the trade name Baby Gaze.
Don't miss it.
Many cotton swab makers also produce cosmetic bags. Both start with bleached cotton and arrives at the factory compressed in large bales. The cotton first goes into a machine called the needle. Shreds the bales and pull the cotton fibers apart. Next up, the carding machine. It's large fibers of take the scissors and produces a uniformly thick ribbon of cotton. This way is cosmetic bags. To make bags, they layer
Now,
silk
listener,
fibers.
try taking this video. I must sample it.
And so is how much pressure they apply on the layers of the rest of the wall. The secret recipe of layers of pressure ultimately determines the weight of the pad. The heavier it is, the higher the quality because it's thicker.
I cannot find my method. Goodbye, childbearing.
They have colors beside grey outside Soviet. Donut. Only in America.
Very I was God.
Poor stupid Westerners.
Not sure control thought means what I'm thinking it means.
Each mineral then goes through a machine that stamps on a film-like pattern, purely for aesthetics. Finally, using a punching die, they cut the pads. In this production run, each pad weighs about 2/100ths of an ounce.
I don't expect you to carry that fuel rod in a ton of bare phalange upon Use your psychokinesis.
Spinning pads are ready to be packaged. This clip puts them in bags of water. The blue light shows the workers on the every bag below. To make cotton swabs, the initial web is divided into 4 neighborhood webs. Each way about 500 pounds per year.
There's an opening on the machine on this side. Use your psychokinesis to stick the fuel rod inside it. And keep your germs to yourself.
This will make the
Chain reaction in the reactor! The reactors are overreacting! Get out of there, Crypto! Before the whole cavern explodes!
first aid areas plant specifications. The snake feeder repairs the snake.
I'm Rook Chef Cooker. And I'm signing.